and a curse. Everyone would definitely be sick of hearing the scene by then, but at least she had the chance to leave the final impression. As the first potential Kate and Harrison stood and followed Macy into the hallway, Lilah pulled the sides out of her purse. They'd already been folded and unfolded so many times that the papers had softened, in danger of slipping off the staple. She knew these lines backward and forward, but auditioning had never been her strong suit, so it was impossible to be overprepared. Nerves crackled through her, the pages trembling slightly in her hands, and she closed her eyes, trying to breathe through it. When she was calm enough to open them again, that same Harrison was watching her. She felt her anxiety rush back, even more acutely than before. Was it possible chemistry could be a bad thing in this situation, if he was messing with her focus before they'd exchanged a single word? While they waited, the two remaining auditioners struck up a conversation, quiet murmurs punctuated by skittish, too loud laughter. Lilah let herself meet his eyes again. He looked right back, one side of his mouth curving up, revealing a dimple. Before she could figure out what, if anything, she wanted to say, Macy came out and called him in to read with one of the other Kates. When he came back, though, he sat down in the chair next to her. She shot him a sideways glance, but he was intently studying the script in his hands. She returned to her own sides, embarrassed. Out of the corner of her eye, she saw him fold up the pages, and when she looked back, he was looking straight at her, that dimple even more powerful up close. "Hi," he said. She already felt another blush creeping up her neck. "Hi. I'm Shane." "Lilah." She shook his hand, grateful he didn't mention how cold hers must feel, thanks to the combination of her nerves and the overly air-conditioned room, especially in comparison to his. "Where are you from?" she asked. "Your accent, Texas?" The twang in his vowels was subtle enough that she might have missed it if she hadn't been taught to listen for it. "Oklahoma," he winced. "Is it that bad?" No, not bad at all." She bit her tongue before an "it's cute" could slip out. "Where are you from?" "Philadelphia, right outside." Shane's grin returned, wider than before. "Oh yeah? Say water." She laughed. "Nice try. I just spent 4 years getting it trained out of me." He laughed too, and her stomach swooped like she'd missed a stare. "If you're trying to intimidate me with your experience, it's working." She cast her eyes down at her script, needing a break from the tractor beam focus of his gaze. "Is this your first pilot season?" "My first audition, actually. Well, third, if you count the other rounds for this." "Wow, lucky you." He laughed under his breath. "Tell me about it." He glanced around, then lowered his voice. "I'm not even an actor. I waited on Macy at the Vine last month, and she asked me to come in and read for it." His devil-may-care energy suddenly made perfect sense. He wasn't like the rest of them, painfully aware they were inches away from achieving their dream, but were far more likely to be smacked back down to earth. If he'd seemed at all smug or cocky about it, it probably would have killed her attraction to him right then and there. But he'd said it almost guiltily, like he knew he shouldn't be there, like he was ashamed of even making it this far. The fact that he had made it this far, though, said something. Lilah raised an eyebrow. "So you do exist. I thought that kind of thing was an urban legend to get all our hopes up. Since the LA economy would probably collapse without the aspiring actor-to-service industry pipeline." She had her catering uniform stashed in her car so she could go straight from the audition to the party she was working later that night. Shane shook his head, a self-deprecating smile creeping across his face. "I haven't given up the rest of my shifts yet, that's for damn sure." "I'm sure this whole thing is just a formality before they cast a couple of industry kids instead. Your dad doesn't run the network, does he?" "Not that I know of, but it's been a few weeks since we've talked." He jutted his chin at the script pages in her hand. "They tell you the twist at the end?" "What, that you don't know you're a ghost?" "And you don't know you're psychic." Lilah flipped through the